Hello, everyone. Can you all hear me? How's everyone doing? I'm doing well. I got a new camera stand, so we're gonna see how this works this time. I can turn on the super chat fashion destination. And all side, what's going on? It would be best to send it through PayPal, but I can turn on the super chat. Give me 1 second. Oh no. What was the argument about? Thank you, Fashion Destination. I can do your reading. We'll get started with you. All right, how does Azura feel about me? Currently in separation. So let's start with the romance, and then we could do some love notes too. All right, how does Azura feel about fashion? Oops, destination. So we have playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit to show, to spirit of fun to shine. So there might be a need to be kind of lighthearted in this situation at this time, since you say you're currently in separation. What else? So we have you deserve love, you are lovable, and then it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So what I'm getting is that Azure feels that you they want you to be a little bit more playful and not take things too seriously, and know that it's safe for you to love them and don't feel guarded at times. So they could be, let's dig into the love and romance drain deck to see what they have to say. They want you to know that it's safe to love them. So let's see what else. So yeah, you said you two are in separation, so that's here. And then we have write and manifest, and then child. So when I'm getting with the write and manifest, there's a new moon coming up on the 30th. This will be a good time to kind of write about what you want to manifest with this person. So you say you're in separation with them. So write on the new moon, August 30th, that you and your person are no longer in separation. You two are together, you're happy, you're enjoying each other's company, they express their love for you. Um, and then with the child card here, I kind of get the idea that, yeah, so this goes into like the playfulness kind of thing. So they want you to be a little bit more playful. So maybe write about you two like doing something playful together. Like, let's say you write about your person and you say, me and Azor, we went to the park today and we had the best time. We played like a game, or we were just really playful. So, like, embrace that inner child, like youthful spirit is what I'm getting. They want you to definitely be more lighthearted and know that it's safe. So, I think when you think of children, children are very carefree, they're outgoing, they don't fear much. And then we instill that fear into them and we make them realize, like, oh, you should be afraid of certain things. So I think what they're saying is that they want you to be a little bit more carefree and not worry about the relationship so much and like the separation, and know that it's safe for you to love and it's safe for you to be with this person and manifest this union. So let's see what your person wants to say to you, because you're not talking to each other right now. All right, Sai, I will do your reading next. What does our Azor want to say to fashion destination? So the first card we got is give me more time. So your person definitely wants you to give them more time. They could be, going through a little bit or just need a little space at this time. They're it's not like a, give me a break and get away from me type of give me more time, please. It's more so let me figure some things out and make sure that I don't like hurt you while I'm doing this. Hi, Dr. Ali. We have my heart is telling me just do it, but my mind is conflicted. So it definitely seems like your person wants to say something to you and like express like something. We can look into like what it is, but they're conflicted about it. So maybe there's something like blocking that person from coming in. So we have thank you for loving me. And then this time when I come back, I'm here for good. This time I won't lose you. So the point of separation, the separation phase, is for us to heal and for us to grow. And by them saying that when they come back, they're here for good, they really want to say that they don't want to go back into the separation phase, which is why they're saying, give me more time, please, because if you rush it, then there's a possibility that they're going to do the same thing that they did before that was hurtful and that you didn't like and that was frustrating, which will cause another separation period. But if you give them the time and allow them to do the work that they need to do, what will happen is when they come back, they're going to be ready for the long-term commitment. They're going to be ready for a healthy union and relationship with you. That's what I'm getting. So let me pull a card to see like why do they need more time? I'll use the Psychic Tarot for that one. All right. Why does this person need more time? So we got one card that came out. Let's get one more. Ah, all right. So we have the Three of Wands, which is partnerships and alliances. Or wait, is this the Three of Wands? Let me think. Yes, this is the Three of Wands. Partnerships and, or yeah. So the other person, they need more time to figure out how to reach out to you and how to work with you to have the relationship become at a better point and stage in its lifetime. And then we also have mental conflict. So we did get the, where is it? The my heart is telling me just do it, but my mind is conflicted. So your person is definitely mentally conflicted right now. They could have a lot on their plate. They could be really just trying to figure out what to do and what to say next. And that's taking some time for them to reach out. And they could be energetically and telepathically trying to reach out to you that way. So, like, pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to just like your dreams and like your energy around this new moon energy, just because they probably are trying to connect with you that way because you're in physical separation, and that's probably the best way that they want to communicate with you at this time. That's what I'm getting. Let's see if we can get a card for what you can do in the meantime. So yeah, we have the Choose Wisely card. So with the Choose Wisely card, this is saying that make sure your next decision and your next move is a really good one. So like how I mentioned before, like the write and manifest. So like for the new moon, this would be a great time to write about the things that you want to manifest with your partner and choose wisely. So maybe choose the top 5 things that are important to you about this connection. So let's say you want consistency, like you can make that a point. So try to choose the top 5 things that are really important for you for this relationship and write about that for the new moon. So it's on Friday. So what you could do is, over the next few days, kind of like draft out some ideas and then cross out the ones that you feel like may not be as important and then narrow down to the top 5 is what I'm getting. Okay? So I hope that helped you, Fashion Destination. Hey everyone that's joining in. You are very welcome, Fashion Destination. Alrighty. So now we're going to do Sai. Alright, Sai, you're going to get the works. You're going to get the charms, the letters, the cards, the love messages. Alright. So let's start off with the romance. And then we'll do the love journey ones to clarify. And I may use tarot as well for that first question. Alrighty. Alright, let me make sure the cards are ready. Yep, they're ready to go. So, Sai wants to know, will things get better with her TF? And will they leave their spouse for good? Will things get better with her TF? So the first card that we got is Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So there's definitely a passionate connection with you two. Let's see if we get a little bit more. So we have Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So there is a chance that you two will run off together. And then we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So with the religious factors card, I feel like this is more so about like your spirit guides and the archangels. So I think what they want is for you to communicate with them, so you can communicate to like Archangel Raphael and possibly Archangel Michael to help you close anything out, to clear out karmic energy within the connection, and that's trying to influence the connection. So there's a chance like their person could be a karmic, and that's influencing them to stay in that longer than intended. see. But it does seem like your person wants to run away with you. We have the springtime, so there's a chance that around the springtime of next year, things will blossom and change in a new direction between you two. So they could possibly get into separation or decide that, yeah, look at that. Wow, look at that. So we have separation and we have wife. So that's insane. So this is pretty much saying around the springtime, your person may be separated from their spouse at that time. Just by having these three cards together, that is a strong indicator. Like, that's, it couldn't be any more crystal clear than that. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to use this deck, because I knew there was the wife card in this one. So the fact that it came out says a lot. What else can we get? We got Destiny. So it seems like I'm getting two things with this Destiny card. One, this separation with that person, with their spouse, is destined to happen. So it's not something like you shouldn't feel bad about it happening or thinking it's your fault. It was destined to happen. It was going to happen regardless, you being present or not. But also, too, that the destiny that is meant for you is meant to happen, and it will always happen regardless of the roadblocks that are in the way. So nothing can block your blessings. Things can delay it, but nothing will truly block it. That's why we have the destiny card here, because it's saying, yeah, you may have came into like some roadblocks or like some delays that caused a delay, but they didn't block it. They're just in the way. And so Spirit is saying they're cleaning house in spring. They're going to start cleaning house soon, is what I'm getting. So let's see, what else? Let's use the tarot. What else can you say about this separation in the spring with the wife and sign her person? What else do we have to say? All right, so we have the Emperor and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Emperor is kind of like the head of the household. They're the one that's in control. And so you notice that he has like a sword here. So he's definitely cutting some things out. He's definitely making a decision to get off his throne and cut some things out and use that sword. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles talks about investment. So if you notice, it's kind of like he planted his seeds here. He's planted his coins, his pentacles here, but he's looking in another direction. And then if you notice, the Emperor is looking in that same direction as well. So they're not looking, so imagine like the spouse being to the right, they're not looking that way anymore. They're like, okay, I did what I needed to do here, but now it's time for me to move in a different direction. That's what I'm getting. All right, so let's go to your second question. I told my mom about it. How does she feel about this? Let's use the tarot for that. All right. How does my mom feel about this? All right. So we have the Nine of Cups, or the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups talks about wish fulfillment. So I feel like a part of her feels that you You know what? I'm going to pull some more cards because I already have the idea, but I wanted to kind of like show them the cards before I say it. Please clarify the Nine of Cups. Yep, that's exactly where I was going with that. And then please clarify the Page of Cups. Well, look at that. So these cards here are pretty much all happy cards. We have the Four of Wands, which is Twin Flame 1111, union, harmony, marriage. We have the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. The King of Cups is someone that is romantic, that seeks to express the romantic feelings for you. Ten of Cups is pretty much having it all, everything coming together as how you want it to be. And then the Page of Cups talks about an apology. So it could be that at first she's not really receptive to it at the moment, and she doesn't see the beauty of it at this exact second. But I feel like over time, when things start to pan out and work out, what happens is she's going to apologize about it. So she might say, hey, I didn't really understand what you were expressing, what you were saying, and so I want to apologize about it. I want to let you know that if this is what makes you happy, if this is what your true heart desire is, then this is something, I'm going to, be supportive or like stand by you with, and just be your support if you need it, because she knows that this is something that you truly want, that you truly can just you can have. You deserve the Ten of Cups is what I'm getting, that she wants to say to you. You deserve a happy home. You deserve a happy marriage, a loving person. You deserve a King of Cups that is, some people say the King of Cups is like someone that's like, just all over the place sometimes. But I feel like in this picture, this King of Cups, it represents a strong person that truly wants to give. If you notice, he has his cup and it's like he's a little nervous about it, but he truly wants to give and open his heart, is what I'm getting. And then the Nine of Cups is your wish fulfillment. So, like, she wants you to be happy, is what I'm getting, and what I feel like she's feeling. So she may have been a little nervous about it, or a little, had some mixed feelings, but I feel like now she's starting to see things a little differently, and so she may apologize to you and just let you know, like, hey, I want you to be happy. So if this is what your happiness is, then I support you with it. That's what I'm getting. Alrighty, and then now we get to do let's do your love notes, and then we'll do the charms and the letters. Let's make some space for the charms and letters. Alrighty. What does side person want to say to her at this time? So he said, my mind and heart always come back to you. I'm sorry for all the pain that I've caused you. I need you to know that it hurts me knowing that I hurt you. And then we have, the sound of your voice lingers in my mind. So your person wants you to know that they are deeply sad for the pain that they have caused you. It seems like regardless of what the circumstances are, they always choose you because their mind and heart always comes back to you. So you are like their home, like their spiritual, their emotional, their energetic home. They always come back to you regardless of what the physical shows, and that you are on their mind. They think about you, they think about your voice, and they miss your voice, is what I'm getting. See if your person has anything else to say. Or you know what, let's use the other one. Anything else? Yeah, we have, there is some toxic stuff I have to release. So yeah, your person is in the works of releasing that stuff. So like I said, the person that they're with could be a karmic, they could be toxic, and they're saying that they have to release that stuff. So that's why they need you to give them some time in a sense of allowing them to, release this toxic stuff. That's what I'm getting. Your person definitely needs some time to like do that. Then we have another card that fell out. Let's see if I can reach it. We have, thank you for loving me, even though there were times I didn't show you that same love. So, yeah, your person, they really feel bad about the times that they caused you pain and didn't show you the love that you deserved, is what I'm getting. So, they're really sorry about it. They care about you. They really do. And they're just working on releasing the toxic stuff. And so, that based off what we got from the first part, that should be happening in the springtime. So things might be, rallying up with their connection, soon, and that's going to lead to that separation that may happen in the springtime. And like I'm still like shook by the fact that those three cards came out just together, just like that. So there's definitely going to be some tower moments and separation going on with them. Alrighty, so now let's do your letters. All right. Got a lot of letters. Okay. So let's see what we have here. So we have your name, Sai. Alrighty. We have the letters V, S, R, N. So we got the blank one, and if you showed up for the last live I did, I said the blank one is like your soulmate, your twin flame, your divine counterpart. So Sai and your person's name, just in case you don't see their initials within the letters. We have the letter V, U, R, W, letter B, T, C, O. All right. So first things I have are love. So your person definitely loves you. You two are lovers. So that just clarifies that you two are lovers, which represents the twin flames and the traditional tarot deck. You are the lovers. What else? So I see the word fine. So I'm getting two things with fine. So your person thinks you are very attractive. They think you're fine. But also Spirit wants you to know things are going to be fine. Things are going to be okay. That's what I'm getting. What else do we have? Oops. And then also we have fin. So that means the end, we can add it like that too. But yeah, there's an ending happening with that person. That's what I'm getting in a sense of like their spouse. Look at that. So I'm gonna take your eye side. Sorry about that. But like there's an ending with the wife. I'm gonna take this E too. But look at that. Wife end. There's an ending there. Oh, his name is Elvis. Do we have Elvis here? Let's see. E-L-V-I. Oh, we do. Well, check this out. Ta-da! You two are together in the letters. How beautiful is that? What else do we have? We have coin. So definitely planting the seed. So when you think of like the Ace of Pentacles, like, let me see if I can find it in the tarot deck. There's like the hand that's reaching out, and they have like here it is right here. Perfect. We have coin. So like there's that hand reaching out. So imagine yourself planting that seed with the new moon when you do that. And then also like coin represents pentacles, money. So money could be a great thing to think about. What else? Move some things around. You. Unit. So you two are a unit. You are a collective. You work together. You are one of the same souls, which is beautiful. We have sass. You might be a little sassy, but that's a good thing because your person likes that actually. What else? Um, I think your person is going to be bored. That's one of the things that's going to kind of lead to that separation. They're going to be bored with that person, with their spouse. Is what I'm getting. It's going to be like they're going to get bored of it. What else do we have? We got so many letters. We got war. So I feel like there's definitely going to be a war, like within that household, but they're going to come to you because you are that unit. You bring the unity and the peace and the harmony that they're looking for, is what I'm getting. So that's going to possibly lead to that separation as well, this war. All right, we're going to get one more word. I see rope. I think I see rope. Yep. So you two are tied together. You two are a unit. You two are meant to be connected. You're meant to be this unit together. Yeah, so let's see. Anything else? I see rib. I see art. So creativity. You two could create a lot of art together. However you want to do that. So music, writing, dance, painting, whatever you think will represent art to you all. Alrighty. So I hope you were able to see the things you wanted to see with the letters if I didn't pull them out. So now we're going to do your charm. Give me 1 second to grab the charms. Alrighty, let's see what charms you're going to get. Alright, so we have, oh, there's like a little baby foot. So you two could potentially have a child together. That's so sweet. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, we have S for Sigh. Awesome. We have 2 stars. So you two could potentially be star seeds. And a lot of twin flames, our star seeds are like indigo children. So, or if you have a baby, your baby could be an indigo child. That's what I'm getting too. Then we have a key. So you have the key to his heart, and he has the key to your heart. You have a dragonfly. So if you notice, like dragonflies, when they fly around you, their wings move rapidly, but their body is like super still. So it's kind of like things are going to happen so fast, but it's just going to like blow your mind, like how quickly things are like moving. And you're just like, you're going to be super surprised by like how things move quickly with you two. And then like, dragonflies, they symbolize like a deep connection. They're kind of similar to like a honeybee animal, like spirit animal, and they do represent like joy, because it's just like they just kind of fly around and they enjoy what they're doing, where they're flying. And then we have a revolver. So I really feel like this is just saying things are coming to an end with them and like their person. Like they're your person is definitely ready to just be like, I'm done with it. I'm ending it with that connection, with that karmic. And then we have like a what do you call this? A sewing machine. We have like kind of like a sewing machine. So like when I think of the sewing machine, I think of something that creates new pieces, but also it fixes things. So there may have been like a tear within the relationship between you two, but they're ready to fix it. They want to fix things between you two. That's what I'm getting. Alrighty. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Sai. Let's see. I see I have another super chat from Ro. What would Caesar want to say to me if he could? Let's see. So let's start off with my love and journey deck, and then we'll get some divine love messages. All right. Are these cards ready to be used? Yep. Cool. What does what does Caesar want to say to Ro if he could? First card we have is inner child. So he's working on healing his inner child. That's the first thing. What else? We have new pathway. So they're definitely changing up things in their life. They're trying to have a new, fresh beginning. And that comes when you heal your inner child. So it definitely seems like your person is saying that they're putting in the work to, look at that, to become a divine masculine. So they may have had like, some immature behaviors, or haven't been like really consistent, or just kind of just things that a divine masculine wouldn't do. They're on the pathway, so they're healing. That's allowing them to come into the work of becoming, opening them up to like a new pathway to become a better divine masculine. So let's get into the love messages. What does Caesar want to say to Ro? Why do you keep breaking my heart? So I feel like this is you saying that to him, because this deck includes DM and DF messages. So I feel like this is what you're saying to your person. So let's see how your person responds to you saying that to them. I'm watching you. So if you kind of look at the divine masculine here, you can tell he has his eye focused on something. So he could be, stalking your social media, or like, this might sound kind of creepy, but he could be like watching you as you sleep, like like spiritually, if that makes sense. So, like in a dream, he could be doing like astral projection and kind of like snooping around in your dreams just to see like what's going on in your life. Trust me, it is a thing. People do it. Oh, so we have the will you marry me? Will you be the one I spend the rest of my life with? So that seems like something your person is thinking about. They they see you as a long-term partner. They they will ask you if they for you to marry them if they could, but it seems like they have some work to do to get to that stage where they can present to you an offer. That's what I'm getting. And then we have hey. So you two could probably not be in communication right now, and they kind of want to start off with like, hey, because they don't know what to say. So that could be why things are kind of slow right now, because they're not sure what to say. So what's the best way to start off? A hey. And sometimes when we think about our connections, we really want like, oh, we want them to express their love for us and tell us all this deep stuff. But sometimes it literally just starts with an hey, and then we allow that to progress and allow it to grow, so they can feel comfortable and really develop and become that divine counterpart. Okay, let's see what else your person wants to say. So yeah, we have the give me more time, please. So yeah, your person definitely needs more time. And then you are everything that I could ever want or need. So that kind of explains like why they will ask you like, will you marry me? Will you be the one that I spend the rest of my life with? They wouldn't just say that to anyone if they didn't feel like you were someone that they wanted to be with, someone that they wanted to be with is what I'm getting. So let's look into the tarot. So we have, yeah, the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles is probably one of the best kings out of the deck because they are fruitful. They have done the work. So if you notice, usually when you see the Knight of Pentacles, that's someone that's very slow. They take their time when they move forward. But when you get to the King of Pentacles, you're saying that it's just a good representation of like a divine masculine. So your person definitely wants to get to a place where they can be this divine masculine for themselves, but also for you. That's what I'm getting. What else do we have? So we have the Page of Rods, the Tower, and the Two of Pentacles. So what I'm getting, I'm going to start off with the Tower and the Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles talks about making decisions. So there's a chance that your person could be deciding between you and another person. And we have the Tower. So it's a possibility that your person, they could be with somebody right now, or they could kind of just be talking to someone and they need to like let that go and like let that in. I know this might sound kind of bad, but they kind of just need to just throw them over the tower and just like let that wash away. Let it set sail. If you see the boat in the background, right? And then with the Page of Rods, it's someone that is, when I think of the rods, I think of like someone that is passionate. So with the rods, it's like a fiery energy. It's a passionate energy. And the Page of Rods talks about, exploring and then also deciding to make a decision, coming in to make some type of offer in a sense of what do I do next? It, when you look at the Page of Rods, think of someone that is implying that they're ready to explore, they're ready to take on this new journey. And you see like she has a rod and she's like kind of looking at like, how do I use this? So it seems like your person is trying to decide, like, how do I move forward and how do I use this tool that I have to do the things that I need to do, whether it be cutting out something, ending something, making a final decision is what I'm getting. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. Alrighty, let's see, I got another super chat. Alright, RJ wants to take our relationship to another level. Will that be good for our relationship? Let me see how many more super chats I have. One, Rosie. Alright, and help him say your name right again. Alicia? Is that how I say your name? So I see you paid $10 and $5, so you're going to get the $15 special. Alrighty. Yay! Okay, so will that be good for our relationship? And then when will he leave his current living situation and will we be together? Okay, let's see. Uh, so let's start off with the love and romance journey. And then I'm going to do the Psychic Tarot. And I just dropped one of my decks on the floor, which I will pick up later until we need that deck. Alrighty. Okay, so RJ wants to take things to the next level. Will that be good for their relationship? Something wanted to pop out, but it didn't pop out. Let's see if it comes out again. Will that be good for their relationship? So we have the Divine Feminine. When I look at that picture, you can tell she's like really thinking, like hard about making a decision. And then we have passion, so there's definitely a lot of passion between you two, for sure. And there will be more passion if you two take it to the next level. And at the bottom of the deck, we have Twin Flame. What else? We have Partner. So yeah, you two will be life partners together. It's going to allow you to have more passion and, look at that. And then with the Destiny card. So yeah, this is something that is destined to happen. So yeah, like taking it to the next level is actually a good thing. It's destined to happen. It's something that, that should happen. Let's see. What else can we get from the Psychic Tarot? So we have disconnect and boredom, and then we have sacral chakra. So I feel like with the disconnect and boredom card, that represents the Four of Cups, is that you want to make sure, you want to make sure that you don't miss out on that sunshine, that new love that's coming in between you two. So make sure that you forgive and you heal and you don't sit in the darkness for too long, because there's a beautiful rainbow outside there. If you know that there's a rainbow down here and there's a rainbow right here. So this is saying that you want to make sure that you don't forget that there is a beautiful home, there is a beautiful love that is happening and that will happen. So make sure that you don't kind of like sit on that too long. And then the sacral chakra talks about like our sensual desires. So we have like the passion card here. So you could be feeling like sensual energy from your person. Make sure that chakra is open and healed. Way too many cards. But let's clarify the sacral chakra. we have awareness. So there's a chance that you two could be thinking about each other sexually and creating those dreams to happen within the spiritual, dream world. So, like I said, you could be feeling like sensual energy, craving them, or they could be craving you, and that is why you feel that random cravingness or like that passion is what I'm getting from that. Okay. So, yeah, definitely be a great move for you too, but make sure, you don't shy away from it. Because sometimes, if you think about it, whatever we truly, truly want, that scares us the most. Like, for example, we can say, oh, I want to manifest a free coffee. Like, if you don't manifest a free copy or a coffee one day, you're not going to sit in your room and cry and say, oh, I'm a terrible manifester, I can't do anything. You're not going to do that. You're just going to be like, oh, I didn't get the free coffee. Well, but when it comes to the things that you truly, truly want, you get nervous about it. Like, I remember like moments before, I won't say moments before, but like, a little bit before I came into union with my TF, I was confident about it, but then I started getting a little nervous. I'm like, oh my gosh, like it's finally here. Like, what's going on? So make sure you don't psych yourself out or like kind of sit in that fear, because it's just only gonna like, block you from, not block you, but like delay you from coming into union with your person. So you want to make sure you let that fear go and don't let your ego like get to the best of you, because that your ego just wants to scare you. That's all it wants to do. It's like, oh, don't think you can manifest this. Like, that's all it wants to do. So make sure you let your ego know, like, hey, I can manifest whatever I set my mind to. So be gone. Alrighty, let's do your second question. When will he leave his current living situation and when we'll be together? Let's see. I am going to I'll use this one. So, when will RJ leave his current situation? You know what? They want me to use my timing cards. I'll be right back to get those. Alrighty. When will RJ leave his current situation? So, we get an insight. It's going to be on a Wednesday, apparently. And it's going to be a wonderful Wednesday when it happens, for sure. Let's see if we can get like a month. So, we have a Wednesday. So, we have December and very soon. So, there is an opportunity for them to leave their partner, leave their situation in December, like on a Wednesday. Which Wednesday, I'm not sure, but there could be like an argument that day, which causes them to say, like, you know what, I'm done with it, or kind of like just step out the house for a little bit, for a few days or whatever. But something is going to happen in December that might be really rocky on a Wednesday, apparently. Let's see if we can get some more insight. Because I have the seasons in this deck. So, yeah. the this so this is for you now. So we have like this part, when will things happen with them in their living situation, and that's going to lead to a reunion with you two. Let's see what else can we do. Get, yeah, balance. So make sure as you wait for December to come that you continue to balance yourself out. That way that reunion is easier for you to come together. So we have frustration, we have reconciliation, and we have soulmate. So what I'm getting from this is that obviously you two are going to come back together. Reconciliation, we got the reunion card, so that's perfect. And then we have soulmate, so this is your TF, your soulmate, and then frustration. So with the frustration card, I feel like You might be frustrated that it's kind of taking too long, or you might not see the progress in the physical, but don't let that intimidate you because it can happen. It's happening in the 5D. So we just have to wait for things in the 5D to trickle down to the 3D is what I'm getting. And if I do remember, you got the annoyance card the last time I did the live. So make sure you're not too upset with the timing of things. What else do we have? We have wife and engagement. Ooh. So this is saying they see you as their spouse. They will love to propose to you, is what I'm getting. So that is beautiful. That is really beautiful because you two balance each other out. You know, they're going to really see the value of having you in their life, is what I'm getting. Let's see if we can get like a timing card for you two when you would come together. So a year from now. So I don't think this is saying like it's going to take a year for you two to come together. But I feel like with this year from now, what this means is like that could be when the engagement happens. So a year from August, so August 2020, you two could get engaged. You two could start talking about marriage is what I'm getting. Yeah, so divine timing is at play, and then May. So, like I said, take the timing cards lightly, but like divine timing is at play. So as you continue to balance yourself out and do what you need to do, this is going to allow that union to happen, to allow that new beginning to happen with you too. So like things don't have to happen in just May. It can happen way before May, but definitely give it time. And what I'm kind of getting that, you know, things are going to end or like be rough with this person in their living situation, and they're going to need time to like heal from that and, you know, balance themselves out. And so allow the divine timing to have its play, and, you know, allow divine timing to be the one to lead you all. And then, like I said, it could happen before May, but like May, things are really going to spice up, is what I'm getting. And, you know, a year from now, you possibly can be engaged together. And if you are, please let me know so I can write a special post for you on the community page. Alrighty, let's look at your third question. Who or what does RJ want to say to me? And then, if you notice, we got the twin flame card at the bottom of the deck again. So that says something, I will say for sure. Okay. Let's get, oops. I have a very strong elbow, if you all haven't noticed. I keep hitting my phone in the stand often. I do that to my ego. I elbow it all the time. Alrighty, what does Mr. J want to say to Mrs. J? Which is you. We're just going to claim it already. What does Mr. J want to say to Mrs. J? There's a lot that I want to say to you right now. So you two might not be talking right now, which is probably why you want to know what he wants to say to you. But yeah, he wants to say a lot of things to you. So what does he want to say? We have, there is some toxic stuff I have to release. So yeah, he definitely got to let go of some karmic situations, some toxicity in his life. And that's good. That's good that they know that they have to do that and that they need to do that. We have I want to hold you. That like flew immediately out. And if you remember in the passion card, they were like embracing each other. They were holding each other. So RJ definitely wants to hold you. We have thank you for being patient. So I'm pretty sure your person knows it could be frustrating at times, waiting on things to progress, waiting on things to kind of like move forward. And so they want to let you know that they appreciate your patience and that you are their angel and they want to kiss you. So, like I said, there's a lot of passion going on with you two. They want to hold you, they want to kiss you, they want to touch you. Like they literally just want to be with you and embrace you. What else? Anything else, RJ? We have things are going to be different from now on. So yeah, so your person, once they get the stuff that they need to get done and get this stuff, the toxic stuff out their lives, things are going to be different because when you get the toxicity out of your lives, there's room for positivity. There's room for positivity and new beginnings and fresh starts. You don't have people clogging your energy fields and trying to, you know, diminish what you have with your person. And it's really important to make sure that you protect your union, protect your connections. So always, call on Archangel Michael to make sure that they cut out any type of toxic or karmic energy that tries to interfere with the connection. And then we have, I'm in a better headspace now. So yeah, they're starting to see things a little bit differently. They're starting to change their perspective and their mindset. That way they can release this toxic stuff. And it seems like as they release it, their headspace changes and it gets better, which is good. So now let's do your charms and letters. So I'm pretty sure one of my decks is going to fall off my dresser, but we'll catch it or we'll pick it up when it does. Or maybe it won't. Let's see. All right. All right. All right, you got the blank one. You know what that means. This is your twin flame soulmate's name if you don't see their letters. All right. So we have a V, we have an A, E, T, cube, a U, a T, a Y. All right, I don't know why, but they want me to say this. Somebody has nice legs, so they might like your legs, or you have nice legs, or you like his legs, or he wants your legs around him. I'm just saying what they're saying. What else do we see? Ooh, I see. I feel like there's a lot of passion between you two. I see please. So they definitely want to please you, like romantically, sexually, spiritually, energetically is what I'm getting. They want to make sure that you feel like you can take things easy and you don't have to do much. They want to take care of you. They want to be there for you. Yeah, please you. Literally. That's what they want to do. What else do we have? I see the word gate. So you two, when I think of the word gate, I think about like the Lion's Gate. So you know how like in August the gates are open. So I feel like this is saying he is opening his gates to you. He is welcoming you in energetically to allow that love to happen, to allow it to continue to manifest and grow. That's what I'm getting. We have the word eat. I'm just going to leave that there and let your thoughts wander about that word. Alrighty. What else do we have? I think that's it that I see from here. But of course, we have the word love. So yeah, there's a lot of love here. There's a lot of love here. Definitely. Yeah, they want to say I love you, for sure. They want you to take things easy, and they want to enjoy yourself and feel like they'll take care of you. That's what I'm getting. They really love you. Yeah. Alrighty, so those are the letters. So let's do your charm. Alright, let's see what charms you have. So the first charm is like a little angel. So what I'm getting with the angel is that they want to protect your union. So definitely make sure you call on to Archangel Michael, um, Archangel Raphael. He works with the Art Chakra. So call on to them and just let them know that you want their help to protect the connection, protect the union, and to make sure that everything is okay. And then we have a cat. So like cats represent like patience. Um, you know, they they're just very intuitive and curious. So you and your person might be interested and curious about trying new things when you come into union with each other. So you have the sewing machines. Your person definitely wants to fix things between you. They want to make sure that things can, be reconciled between you two. We have another like fairy angel. So yeah, definitely, I'm getting the vibe that you should definitely connect with Archangel Michael or talk to your spirit guides to allow them to help you and assist you with protecting the union. I have a butterfly, so that could be a great symbol. We have two hearts together, so that's you two, represent the union, the connection. We have another butterfly. So butterflies could be a huge way that your person wants to communicate with you. So if you see a lot of them, outside, or if you see them planted on something or painted somewhere, and then look, we have so many butterflies. So my tea of, even though we are in communication and union, when I'm thinking about them or know that they're thinking about me, I see tons of butterflies like randomly, or I can go into a store and only one butterfly is like painted on the wall. So I know that's my twin like talking to me, and then he'll randomly like text me and say he misses me. So like that's a great way to communicate with each other. So we have like another spirit animal, spirit guide type of thing. We have a guitar. So music is key. So maybe start listening to music that makes you reminisce about that person and it puts you in a good mood. We have a wrench. So definitely like they want to prepare and fix things between you two. We have a boat, like a little sailor kind of thing. So they're moving in towards you. So if you think about like the Six of Swords when it talks about transitioning and moving on, they want to move towards you in a connection. We have a star. So this is destined to happen. We have a dinosaur. So this is something, when I look at the dinosaur, I think of like an old love. So this is something that is a love that happened in the past life. We have, come on, what is this? We have a mermaid. So yeah, you could be a very magical, unique spirit and personality. Also, when I think of mermaids, I think of sirens, so you can be very captivating to them. Like, you do something that grabs their attention, and it keeps their attention, is what I get. We have a pineapple, and so pineapples are just like sweet fruits, so like they think you're very sweet, they think you're someone that is just, once again, we have the word eat, and then there's like the saying, if you eat pineapple, something tastes sweet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'll just put the little charms together, and then maybe you'll figure it out. We have a fish. So when I think of fish, I think of like um, babies, children, and then like I feel like fish are like a great. I don't know how to describe it. Like if you notice, like fish, they swim together. They swim in schools, and so when I think of fish, I think of like just commitment in a sense of like they always follow each other. Like they never. If you see a school of fish, you will notice like when one fish, like the leader moves, they all move. Like but the way it moves them a certain way, they're all gonna move in sync. And that's what I get when I think of the fish. We got a revolver, so this is saying they're gonna cut some stuff out with that person. They're trying to let them know, like, hey, I'm done with this. It's time to put it into things that no longer serve me. Get rid of the toxicity. That's what I'm getting. We have another angel. Angels watching over me. So yeah, your spirit guides and the angels are watching over you in this connection. They want you to know that it's protected, but they also want to make sure that you let them know what you need them to do to help protect you even more. And then we have a turtle. So like turtles are known to be slow, but they're very earthy. And then turtles are like dedicated, if you think about it. So like the tortoise and the hare. Like the hare thought they were gonna win, but in reality, the tortoise did because it took its time and it didn't worry about what the hare was doing. Like, you know, it didn't let the ego. Think about the hare being the ego. The ego is like, oh, I'm faster, I'm better, you know, I'm going to win this race. Like, I'm going to win. I'm going to take your happiness away from you. You're not going to win this marathon. But the tortoise is like, you know what? I'll let you think that. I'm just going to take my time and enjoy my life and enjoy this journey and watch me win the marathon, watch me win and get to that finish line. And even if the hare did win the finish, like get to first place, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, you finished the marathon. You did what you had to do to win whatever you needed to win in your life. That's all that matters. And then we have like a coin. So like pentacles, like money coming in. You have like a shield, so like protection, definitely important. So you definitely want your angels and guides to protect the union. We have an elephant, and so elephants are one of my favorite animals. They represent great memory, strength. They're very strong and beautiful, just beautiful creatures. That's what I'm getting. I actually have an elephant right here on my dresser. So yeah, elephant. It's a great spirit animal to have. And then your last one is a seahorse. And so when I look at the seahorse, I kind of think of similar ideas like how the turtle. But with a sea turtle, a seahorse, I feel like the seahorse represents like curiosity and like good fortune is what I think about when I think of the seahorse. So yeah, good luck and good fortune is coming your way for sure. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. All right, Rosie, you are next. All right. How will I feel about my next serious soulmate boyfriend when I meet them? That's a good question. Let's see. Let's use the love and journey, love romance journey deck, and then the romance angel. First, let's do this. All right, so let's see. Will Rosie's next serious boyfriend be like her soulmate or like divine counterpart? So yes, so that's a good thing. Just wanted to get clarity on that. All right. How would Rosie feel about her next soulmate slash boyfriend? Get one more card. So we have codependency, getting to know each other, and make the effort. So with the codependency card, I feel like this is saying you're gonna really like this person. Like it's gonna almost feel like I don't want to say addiction, but like a good like you're gonna enjoy being with them. You're gonna enjoy like being around them, like a healthy addiction. Like it's a healthy desire is what I'm getting. You're gonna really enjoy wanting to be around them, and they're gonna like turn you on a lot is what I'm getting, because you see like she has her hand over her chest, she's kind of just like sitting there, so like you're gonna have the hots for them. And if you look at this card, like she's even looking like, oh my gosh, like tell me more, like you're just, she's kind of hot, she has like her fan, so yeah, your person that you're gonna be with is definitely gonna, make you happy and make you excited. And they're gonna put in that. They're gonna make the effort. They're gonna show you that they appreciate you, that they love you, and that you need to hear that and know that is what I'm getting from that. Let's see what else we got. Oh wow, that's funny. We have make the effort within my deck. So like literally, they're definitely gonna let you know that they care about you and that they love you. All right. Protection. So they're gonna protect you. You're gonna feel very protected with them. They're gonna let you know that you are safe with them. That's what I'm getting. We have inner child, so they could be someone that, I don't want to say they heal your inner child, but there's a piece of your inner child that's going to feel, oh, I think I get it. So you could have felt as a child that you weren't protected all the time, that there were times that you need to be protected and you weren't, but your person's going to make you feel protected. They're going to make the effort. They're going to take the action that they need to do to make sure that you are safe. That's what I'm getting. And if you kind of look at this picture, he like has something in his hand. It's not necessarily like a sword or something, but it's like, if you see how he's positioned, he's like up and ready to like just take charge, and he has something in his hand. It definitely seems like he wants to make sure that you are protected is what I'm getting. And it like, try to follow me with this like image that I'm getting. So it's like, I feel like there's a door behind her, right? And so it's like he wants to make sure that if someone walks through that door, he knows it before you do. So before you can even get scared or nervous about it, he can get up and take the action that he needs to take to protect you. That's what I'm getting. else? Ooh, ooh, beautiful. So we have date night. So this person definitely wants to take you out on a date. You're gonna enjoy each other's company when you're out together. And it definitely seems like this person is gonna be your TF. They're gonna be a twin flame, a high divine counterpart for sure. And then we have the card freedom. So I feels like this person, you feel free enough to be who you are. You feel free enough to be yourself is what I'm getting. And if you kind of notice in like this card, like he's kissing on her, but she's kind of like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes she's like a little, she seems a little reserved or like timid about it. Like she likes it because she has her arms around him, but she's not like, oh, take me, if that makes sense. So it seems like he's going to help you feel free is what I'm getting. Like you're going to feel like you're probably going to start out being like this, but then at the end you're going to be like, oh, tell me more, like, oh, do more is what I'm getting. What else do we have? Any cards. So delicacy, and I'm going to tell you all what this card, the representation of this card means when I made it. And then another card fell on the floor, which is gifts and offers. So when I made this delicacy card, what I'm getting is that this talks about like intimacy. So they want to be very delicate. They think of you as someone that's very what is the word? You're very delicate. So they're gonna take their time with you. They're going to they don't so if you notice like he's starting off slowly. So they're gonna take their time with you. They're gonna be gentle with you. That's what I'm getting. It's just good. And then like obviously that's gonna kinda like continue to further and allow more intimacy to happen. And then we have the gifts and offers. So like this person is definitely going to come in, showering you with gifts, and like I said, make the effort. They're going to show you that they're interested in you, that they want to be with you, and shower you with the gifts, and let you know that you are someone that they are interested in and want to be with. So then we have marriage, we have write and manifest, and then we have separation. So it seems like, well, one, this person definitely sees you as someone they want to be with, and then we have write and manifest and separation. So there could be a chance that what happens is you might meet them and then things might be a little quiet at first. So like I'm kind of getting the fact of like, I don't want to say it's necessarily separation that will happen, but it's more so if you stay in this energy, like how I said, she's kind of like not really embracing him as he like kisses her. If you stay in that energy and like are reserved or kind of like, oh, I'm nervous about taking this step or this leap of faith, that's just gonna like kind of distance you two a little bit more. So you want to make sure you don't be afraid of it. Is what I'm getting. And then oops. It's like it says here, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. It's like it's okay to open up and be free, right? So don't feel like you have to close yourself off to this person. That's what I'm getting from that separation card. And then the write and manifest. So like write about what you want in your partner. So like I told another person, the new moon is coming up this Friday. So write about that. What do you want in this relationship, this connection with the person? Is what I'm getting. Yep, a card fell out. And it is, well, look at that. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So make sure you know you're optimistic about it. You don't shut yourself out from it or feel like, or psych yourself out is what I'm getting. What else do we have? Ooh, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic connection or attraction here. So you two are definitely going to be attracted to each other. You just like you can't keep your hands off each other. There's definitely going to be a lot of chemistry here, a lot of attraction. So yeah, just allow it. Don't be afraid of it. It could be, something new or different for you, but like just be open to it and don't be afraid of it. That's what I'm getting. Let's see if there's anything else from the romance angels. We have, ooh, we got wedding, we got marriage. So this person could definitely be the person you're going to end up with in the long run, is what I'm getting. Which is good because you have someone that's very protective over you. They're going to treat you right. They're going to make the effort. They are, your TF, and there's like chemistry. There's a lot of representation of the gifts and offers that they feel for you within the physical, but also emotionally, mentally, spiritually is what I'm getting, which is good. All right. So I hope that was helpful. Let's see. I see I have another super chat. Oh, Rosie, another one. Okay. Do you feel I'll be... Oh, the next question. My next question is, what will my next serious soulmate boyfriend be like? Okay. Let's see. We'll use the tarot for that one. What will Rosie's next soulmate boyfriend be like? And we'll use the tarot once I get a couple cards from here. Oh, look at that. Look at that passion. So they're going to be very passionate about you. First off, you're going to be passionate about them. There's a lot of passion within this connection, within this union. So get excited about this. A lot of good intimacy will be happening. All right. Let me get one romance. Maybe not the romance since I just used those. I'll get into the tarot. And they all fell on the floor, so I'm going to have to put them all together upright. All right. These look all right. Okay, cool. All right, let's shuffle up these puppies. All right, what will Rosie's next person be like? Look, Rosie, you got the Ace of Cups, lovers. And like we saw before, you had a twin flame. So this next person is definitely going to be a twin flame, a divine counterpart, which is incredible, which explains why there's going to be so much passion with you two. And then we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is just a beautiful new love beginning. It's just so blissful. And like this representation of the Ace of Cups is just amazing. Like, it's one of my favorite cards in the deck, for sure. And there's a lot of there's an abundance of love with you two. That's what I'm getting. So your person could possibly be a Gemini, or they could be a water sign. Just for those two cards coming out. What else? Or they could have these signs in their charts heavy. What else about Rosie's partner? I feel like Spirit is like, that's all I want to say. So I'm going to do something fun for you. Oops. There I go, elbowing my stand. I'm going to use the letters for you since the card is going to be quiet. So let's get a few letters. And of course, one letter falls on the floor. All right. Letter N, B, C. So definitely a union, completion. Because when you get the letters, you have to think of it like the full completion, which is good. So I put that by itself. Let's see what we got here. So we have, I feel like this is the one. This is definitely the one. Where is that E? So your person is definitely the one. They want you to know that for sure. What else? We have 5. So, they could potentially be 5 years older than you or younger than you, or there's something significant about 5. So you can meet in May. That could be a possibility. What else? We have woo. So your person definitely is going to woo you when they first meet you. They're going to grab your attention. They're going to let you know like how they feel about you. We have the word home. So you're going to feel very safe and protected with them, and they're going to feel like that you are home to them, and that you're going to feel that way about them as well. What else? I see a word here, and I'm gonna put it on the table, and just gonna let you all, let your thoughts come to that word. That's all I have to say about that one. So there's gonna definitely be a climax with you two because of the passion. So I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. And what else? I think that's it. I think that's all they want to show me. Yeah. All right. I hope that was helpful, Rosie. Ooh, okay. Another super chat. Oh, bye side. Or I guess she already left. But bye side. Oh, Rosie got another question. Okay. When will I meet my next soulmate slash boyfriend? All right. So I think you paid 15. So I'm going to do love notes for you as well and some charms. All right. So let's do. Let me get the timing cards. They all fell on the floor. All right. Let me get them upright and we can shuffle. All right. And then this will be the last reading. All right. When will Rosie meet her next soulmate slash boyfriend? So we have April, and then it's not the right time. So yeah, so right now you're not going to meet them because it's not the right time. So you're going to meet them in April. So I know that might seem like it's kind of far away, but Let's see why we have it's not the right time. So there might be some things your person needs to do before they meet you, or there might be some things that you need to do before you meet them. But there's definitely some things that have to happen before you two meet. And it doesn't necessarily have to be just in April, but it'll probably be sometime in the springtime. So we have Ace of Swords. Good night, Ro. We have, yeah. So we have the Ace of Swords, the Ten of Rods, which is the Ten of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. So it definitely seems like this could be about you or your person, but there's going to be some hardships in a sense of, you know, figuring out things in your life. So there's probably like a hard balance between like not stressing over a lot of things and making sure that the burden is not too much to bear, to, you know. And with the Five of Pentacles here, it always talks about like abandonment and just you just feel like you're abandoned and you're not taken care of. You feel abused or misused, and there seems to be like this need to let this stuff go. So which is why this is saying it's not the right time. So either you or that person is going through this right now, and they're saying once you get rid of those things and heal from that, then things can start to manifest. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So if you notice in the background, there's like a tower that's like on fire, and then it's just like a red element here. And so the Knight of Swords talks about ambition, action oriented, and they're pretty fast moving. So it definitely seems like once these things have been resolved, and you know, healed, that Knight of Swords, this person is gonna come in and communicate, because the Ace of Swords talks about communication, clarity, and you notice there's like a heart here. So yeah, there's going to be some tower moment either your person is going to experience or you're going to experience, and that's going to just be something that makes you feel or make them feel like they're left out in the cold and they've been abandoned, and there's going to be a lot to bury or care to carry, and you got to allow that time, use that time to heal. So yeah, that's something that they want you to know for sure, is that right now is not the right time, but once you start healing and doing the work, and you know your person as well, then that union, you know, can happen in a sense of like you two meet and things can like, you know, pop off in a good way. That's what I'm getting. And then we have like the Seven of Pentacles, and that talks about investment. So like once you heal and once they heal and do that work, you two can invest in each other, you know, because you want to, when you meet them, you want to be in a really good place. That way you can kind of avoid the separation phase and avoid, you know, any type of miscommunication or like separation, so to speak. Let's get one more card. Oh, they want to give me more than that. All right, so we have the Chariot, which is the Cancer. We have the Four of Wands, which we figure out your person is going to be your TF. And this talks about harmony, union, and everything. We have the Four of Cups, and then we have the Queen of Rods. So you definitely want to make sure that you know that once things are healed and once things are ready to go, that person is going to come in. They're going to come charging in, and that's going to allow you all to meet each other. Okay, so when the opportunity presents itself, don't shy away from it. So you see like there's a hand offering this cup. Don't think about the past. Don't think about, you know, old hurt, no pain. Know that there's a new offer to come, and just get ready for it. And know that you are ready for it, because you have your ride. You are ready. You are a sunflower. Okay? Alrighty, so I hope that was helpful. Alright, that was the last reading. So thank you all for tuning in for the live. I really appreciate it. I love reading for you all. It's super fun, and it's a great community that we are building here. You are welcome, Rosie. Oh no, in my life.